Hello, I am IceBeast and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Things are going well. We have a guy in orbit. He's sitting up there, orbiting the world. There he is, right here. Just going around. It's really good, and we can also bring him back, which is also real good. But we're gonna set up another flight, I think. So let's go back and get another flight available. Let's look at our research again real quick to see what is available to us. Just seeing what we got here. We got landing gears and jet components. Up here, we can't get this quite yet, but this would give us a better liquid fuel engine as well as these little side liquid fuel engines. The radial parachute, the landing strut, the heat shield, the service bay, that would be pretty good as well. The reaction wheel would be good. Some science upgrades. This gives us the ability to, just looking at all these things. Advanced flight control is going to be real good. Advanced fuel systems. RCS fuel tanks, fuel systems, fuel ducts, external fuel lines. Different propulsion systems. Here's the kickback. That's gonna be great to get. Let's see what we get here. Oh yeah, we get the mammoth. Hell yeah. Thermoelectric generators. Remote guidance units. Yeah, this is all gonna be good. But I don't know what to get next along these lines. What I'm gonna do though is set up a really dumb mission. So we're gonna set up a really dumb mission. I like how this is daytime. So we're just gonna put this little guy here, and on here we're gonna throw up a little bit of mysterious goo. Beautiful. And then we're gonna put a pilot in our really dumb mission. Let's throw Valentina on here. All right, good. And then we're gonna launch. So dumb, I'm not even gonna name the ship. All right, so here's our little thing. We're going to observe the mystery goo. Cool, so we'll get a little bit of science out of this. We're gonna keep the data, and then we are done. Oh, we can probably take a crew report. We don't gain anything from it, but that's okay. All right, cool. So then we can just go back to the Space Center. And then we're gonna recover you. Yeah, we'll get a little bit of science, 3 science, 15 data gathered, and that puts us up to 39 science. Cool, and then we're gonna actually set up a launch, and we're gonna put Valentina here, at least, you know, into a suborbital flight. Before I set up this launch, let's see if we have any more contracts available. That makes sense. So we can test the jet engine. I really don't want to. We can test the swivel. We can test both of these, which will give us a little bit of science. These visual surveys are going to expire soon. 3 hours, 4 days. Test the flea in 3 hours. Solid fuel booster orbiting. So we need to have an orbit, and then we need to test the flea solid fuel booster. Interesting. Well, let's get the let's get this one, and let's get this one. All right, cool. And then what we need for the parachute, we need to be at, oh, not very high. Oh, should be 2 relatively easy, because the launch site is just what we need for this the swivel engine. So let's just let's throw on, we're gonna put on a regular parachute just to help out. And then what I want to do is I don't think we'll need a decoupler, but we'll find out here, because we're gonna put a couple units of fuel on here, and then we're gonna we need to test the swivel engine, I believe. So we're gonna put the swivel engine here at the bottom. Cool. And then we're gonna throw on the radial mounted parachute. So let's get these set up. We're gonna go down here, and we're actually gonna want to get these parachutes done in a different order. So, all right, let's try this out. We need to throttle all the way up before activating the engine. Okay, here we go. So we will get up into orbit, or into where we need to be. So we've tested the swivel engine. once we get up to the altitude we need, so I'm just going to cut the engine and activate the parachutes. And I have the extra parachute just in case. Cool, so that was easy. That was nice and easy. Nice, easy mission. Let's just get back down to the planet. I'm waiting to see if these deploy. If they don't, I'm going to deploy the other chute. Okay, so they did deploy. We have slowed down to more than enough. I'm not going to deploy the other chute, and we should be able to recover all parts here. Okay, good. Let's get down. We're almost to the ground. And cool. Let's go to the Space Center. Okay, I think we're fine, right? I can go to the Space Center now? Yeah, cool. We should be able to just recover everything, get a lot of money back for it. Recover. Beautiful. But we got science out of the deal, so that's cool. And she gained 1 experience, which is also cool. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go back to the Space Center here. We're going to get set up. So let's see what we got else here. Test the Flea solid rocket booster while in orbit. Well, we have a year to complete this mission, so we're going to try it out. So we need the Flea solid rocket booster. So we can't use you anymore because I don't believe we have that component. Yeah, we don't have that component, which means that if I want you to come home, I'm going to need to decouple probably to be safe. So we're going to throw in the decoupler. I want to throw in 2 more units of fuel. And in fact, what we're going to do here, we're going to do a little bit of an interesting thing. Where is the flea? This is the little one, right? Yeah. Alright, cool. We're actually going to use this as our retrograde to get home, which is why I think we probably don't need all this fuel. So let's pull you off and pull you off and put you back on. Get you down here. Then we need another one of these. Raise the whole thing up. Because then it's time to put on the solid rockets like this. Then we will need the radial decouplers. Cool, and then we'll just throw these guys on here. Cool. So let's see, we got everything right. Good, 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 good. No, that's wrong. So you come down here. You go up there, you go here, and in fact, we don't want necessarily you to launch right at that time. All right, cool. So we're gonna call this orbit tester, and I'm gonna just throw on a. What did I just do there? I don't think I did anything. I'm gonna get the. I'm gonna purchase the nose cones. Beautiful. Oh, and we need a parachute. Is that what I took off by accident? Take this parachute off by accident? Yeah, I did. Come on, let's get this all right. So you come here. So that actually ejects you. There we go. Now we got it all right. Alright, I clicked off the screen again and tried to crash the game, is what I do, but that's okay. Let's get the basic wings on here, and that should probably be enough to get us going. Is that the truth? I'll put one more set on like that. Alright. And what I wanted to do is put a moon goo component on here. So let's just throw you on like that. Alright, now we're ready. Let's go to the launch. The vehicle assembly building cannot support a vehicle of more than 30 units. All right, well, you're coming off. That should be enough for us to launch. Yep. All right, here we go. So we'll turn on a stability assist. We will launch. Valentina. Now, she doesn't have the special abilities that our other guy had to orient the craft to different, you know, prograde and retrograde and stuff like that. That's okay. We're doing good. So yeah, we need to be in orbit, and we need to be at an altitude between 90 and 95,000 meters. Which will put us in a really special location. Let's keep going. So we should, I think, make it to orbit without any difficulty here. We're oscillating just a little bit. As we start getting towards the upper atmosphere, we can probably try to begin our turn. The answer is we can, so I'm slowly turning, but it's not really working. That's fine. Oh, now we're pivoting. No. Get the turn going the other way. And then lock it in, throttle all the way down. Why are we pivoting, turning so much? So we're spinning a little bit, but that's okay. We're gonna have to throttle up at some point here. We're at the 270 mark. We want to be going the other direction. There we go. Now we want to slow it down ever so slightly. Come on. And then lock it in just above the horizon. There we go. And let's throttle up. This will help raise our apoapsis as well, because right now it's too low. Yeah, it's too low, which is the main problem at the moment. Okay, we need to throttle down. We're gonna turn slightly up more towards the horizon because it's not coming up, which is a problem. Lock that in. Then we're gonna throttle up. This needs to get up to about 90,000 or so. 80,000 might be fine, maybe like 85,000. All right, let's shut her down for now. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Because this will allow us to extend our orbit once we get up there, and hopefully not put it too high. That's the goal. All right, cool. So we'll be at 89,000 in a little bit. Speed up the game just a little bit. Okay, now slow down, speed up. Okay, get ready to max throttle, and that's what we're gonna do. Let's watch our orbit here. Hopefully we can actually get this orbit achieved. Nope, we could not achieve our orbit, unfortunately. Which means that we will be unable to test our rocket. So that means we're just gonna revert the flight. Can we go all the way back to the vehicle assembly? We can. So it looks like we need one more thing of fuel, maybe? That was not what I wanted to do. Attach back. You detach. Let's add just one more thing of fuel. Now this means we're not gonna get nearly as much altitude on our initial launch, but that's okay. Try this again. Turn on SAS and go. We'll back out so it's not quite so loud. So yeah, we won't get nearly as much altitude on our initial launch, which is slightly too bad, but it's okay. I think we'll do fine. Right, and launch the next rocket. We're pivoting a little bit, but I think we'll recover from that. Yeah, we're recovering from that, so that's good. Oscillating just a little bit, but as our altitude grows, this will become less of a problem. We're gonna go to max throttle when we launch the liquid engine for now, and then we'll cut it almost as soon as we're done. But So yeah, we'll launch that just for a second. Now let's cut it. Let's see what our apoapsis is at. It's not at enough. We've actually lost a little bit of altitude. Okay, this looks good. Oh, I went inside by accident. All right, cool. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn ever so slightly. Lock that in right there. See if you recover. So we're still at 82,000. So actually what we're gonna do is just lock it right in on the horizon now, because when we get up there, we're gonna extend the orbit even without really trying. So 82,000. So about 75,000, we're gonna want to engage the engine to full. Maybe like 72,000. Okay, let's do it. So we're gonna engage the engine to full. That's gonna pop this out. Let's just watch our fuel. Remember, we can use all our fuel. We still have this rocket, this solid fuel, which should be enough to pull us back. We just need this to be approximately 90,000 and our orbit to be approximately circular. We're halfway done with our liquid fuel. This is still going up, which is good. We're losing altitude. Okay, I'm gonna cut the engine now. Okay. And then I'm going to get us right on this horizon line. Cool. And then this should be right at about 90,000. So right about now, we're gonna use the rest of our fuel and hopefully get this into a circular orbit. It's gonna be close, but I think we're gonna run out of fuel again. Yep, it's so close, but we just ran out of fuel. Look how good this orbit is, though, compared to our other orbit. There's our other craft and everything. Alright, can we revert this one more time? So what we need, I think, is to change our setup just a little bit. We're going to pull off 1 unit of fuel. And instead what we're going to do is we're going to try something a little crazy. We're going to put you on in 5 mode. And we're going to put you on. I don't think these things are gonna pop off. Oh, I think I got them on there correctly, actually. Is this too many components or no? It's too many components, so we're just gonna take the fins off and hope that this stays stable. That's what we're hoping for. Let's zoom in here, get the SAS going, and let's launch. So this should give us a ton of thrust. Oh, did I go 6? Oh, I went 6, not even 5. I went 6. Okay. We should be going real fast when we finally get up there. Yeah, we're going fast for sure. We're also spinning a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, it works. Okay, good. And then we got to get this launched right away so we don't pivot here. Good. We're straightening out. Very good. Now 90 is down, which is a little odd, but that's okay. I can do it. So can I get a little bit of... Oh, that's up. Can I get this going just a little bit now that... Yeah, I can get just a little bit. Lock that in. Full throttle it. Let's see where our apoapsis is at. Oh, it's too high. Our apoapsis is already too high. This is fixable. We have plenty of fuel. So what we're going to do is we're going to orient directly towards the horizon. Just disable both of these. Okay, there we go. Now we want to orient directly towards the horizon. Lock. Come on, let's get this bad boy right in there. Okay, good. Cool. Cool. All right. So when we get up to about 90,000 or so, we're going to hit the engines. So let's... Oh, we went too far. That's okay. Hit the engines. This should be pulling down our orbit just ever so slightly because I have the engine tilted down slightly. It doesn't have to be perfect, remember, because the orbit's going to get smaller over here somewhere. Out of curiosity, what happens if you took a... what if we observe the mystery goose? Is that going to do anything? Keep the data. We're not going to make it again. We're going to run out of fuel again. Right around the same spot. Yep, it's too bad. Alright, let's revert the flight to the vehicle launch bay and call it a day, guys. I apologize that we didn't actually do anything useful, but I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. On the next episode, we're going to try this again. But until then, I will see you all next time.